Exercise 1.2. Represent the following using Venn diagrams. So union, the universal set is given 5, 6, 7, 8 and so on to 13, and A is equal to 5, 8, 10 and 11. B is equal to 5, 6, 7, 9 and 10. Now we have to represent this one, union. So that's the universal set. So all these elements will be there in the universal set, and A is there, B is there. So we have to take two rounds, that is this denoting A and this denoting the set B. Now these are all the common elements. See, in A and B, what are all the common elements? 5 is there, and then 10. 5 and 10 are the common elements. So that should be taken inside this circle. That is the common element for A and B. Then what are all the remaining elements of A? 8 and 11. 8 and 11 are the common, other elements. So that should be taken here, 8 and 11. Then for B, except 5 and 10, we are having 6, 7, 9. So here in B we are taking 6, 7, 9. Then universal set you are considering. Here from 5 to 13 we are having. Here we are having the elements 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So remaining 12 and should be taken outside A and B, because 12 and 13 are not there in A and also in B, but it is in universal set. So it should be taken here, 12 and 13. Then U, in the universal set there are A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. These are all the elements of U. Then M, B, D, F, G, 4 elements are there. And in N, A, B, D, E, G, 5 elements are there. Now we have to take the universal set, and 2 sets are there, M and N. Now the common elements of M and N are B, D, G. That should be taken here, B, D, G. Then what is the remaining element of M? Only F. That should be taken here in M, but not in the common portion. Here we have to take. Then for N, we are having A, E or the remaining elements. So A and E are taken here. Then here we are having A, B, D, G, E and F. So the remaining elements of U are G, C and H. So that is taken here, C and H. So first, to draw the Venn diagram, what we have to do is common element for M and N should be taken. That will be in this interior portion. Then except the common element, the other elements are taken in M set, and other elements of N will be taken this side, and we have to take M and N. All these elements should be removed from here. Other elements of universal set should be here. Write a description of each shaded area. Use symbols, universal set, that is U, A, B, C, union, intersection, dash and difference as necessary. So using all these symbols, we have to find a description of each shaded area. So here A is not there. So except this A, we are having all the portion. So first what can we say is we are finding A intersection B. So this is your A intersection B. So A intersection B means only this interior part. You can say that A intersection B. Then A dash. If you find A dash, except this A, you have to consider all the parts of A. That is your A dash. So A dash union A intersection B. So A intersection B is this, and then A dash means you have taken all. So that is A dash, we can say. So except this A, you have considered all. Except this A part, you have considered all. That is A dash union A intersection B. So this is your A dash union A intersection B. A intersection B is taken, and then A dash. A dash means except this A, you have to take all. So A dash union A intersection B is this figure. Then for this figure, A intersection B union A intersection C, we can say. So A intersection B means only will have this part, A intersection B. Only this part will be there for A intersection B, and for A intersection C will have this one, only A intersection C. So both are combined, so we can say A intersection B union A intersection C is this one. Then now this figure denotes A difference B union C, we can say. That is, if you consider B union C, will have all these B and A, this is C. So all these B union C is subtracted from A, the set A. From that, B union C. B union C means this part will also be there. So that is subtracted and we are having this, only this term. So what can you say? This denotes A difference B union C. Then if you consider this one, A intersection B difference C, we can say, because A intersection B means you will be having only these part. So only this part is called A intersection B. Then difference C means from this A intersection B, we have to remove the part of C. This is the center one. Okay, we have to remove this one. So the remaining part is called A intersection B difference C. Draw Venn diagram of three sets A, B and C illustrating the following. So here we have to find what is A intersection B intersection C by Venn diagram. So here B intersection C, if you consider only B intersection C, you will be having this part, B intersection C. You have to consider all these. B intersection C, you have to consider this one. Then A intersection B intersection C means you have to consider the common parts for A and B intersection C. Only this one will be the common part for A intersection B intersection C. So B intersection is this one, everything. B intersection C, all you have to take, and then you have to find intersection with A. So only you will be having this part. So A and B are disjoint, but both are subsets of C. So here it is given that A and B are disjoint sets. So disjoint sets means there will not be common elements. So you have to draw like this separately, A separately and B separately. And both are subsets of C given. So both are subsets of C means you have to take C, and inside that you have to write A and B, because both are subsets of C. Subsets means inside C you have to draw these two. Next, A intersection B difference C. So first B difference C, let's see. B difference C means from B you have to remove C, and this is B difference C. The remaining parts is B difference C, you can say. Next, A intersection B difference C. So this is B difference C, and you have to find A intersection. So what is the A portion in this? Only this one. Okay, this is your A portion. So you are taking only that. So B difference C and A. What are all the common portion for that? Means only this you can say. So this is A intersection B difference C. Then B union C difference A. So this is your B union C. So this is B and this is C. This is B and this is C, and you are taking B union C. Then B union C difference A means from this B union C you are subtracting the A. So what do you have? These three parts will not be there. 1, 2, 3. These three parts will not be there, and the remaining you are taking. So here we are having. So this is B union C difference A. Now A union B intersection C. So let's take B intersection C first. So B intersection C means the common part for B and C you are considering. So this is B intersection C. Then A union B intersection C. So A union B intersection C means with this B intersection C you have to consider the parts of A also. That is what you are having. B intersection C, and the parts of A is also, portion of A is also taken. So this is what your A union B intersection C. Next, C intersection B difference A. So first you need to find B difference A. So B difference A means from B you have to subtract A parts. So A part is this one and this one. What are all in B? So you have to remove this one, and all other terms in B you are taking. All other portion in B you are taking. So this is B difference A. Then C intersection B difference A. So C intersection B difference A means with this B difference A, we have to find the intersection of C. So what is C here? Actually this one. This is C. So the C in this B difference A is only this part. So that is what we are having. C intersection B difference A. Then C intersection B union A. So first let's take B union A. So B union A means common part for A and B, that is taken, B union A. Then C intersection B union A. So in this A union B, otherwise B union A, what are all the C part? Only this part. The common part between A union B and C is only this part, that is taken here. So C intersection B union